Why is the Chase credit card family the best for resellers? I get people asking me all the time, what's the best card I can get that's gonna give me the most cash back and the best travel rewards and these big bonuses and all these points? The thing is it doesn't really exist in one card, but Chase has kind of got this core system that really maximizes everything. And that's what I'm going to take you through today. I'm going to sell you on the fact that Chase is what you need as a reseller to get the best max value. Stick around. Welcome back to the Sneaker Budget. If you're new here, I'm Ryan. This channel is all about taking credit cards and different financial tricks and tips to maximize your profits in resale. So before I break everything down, let's talk a little bit about Chase. Some advantages to using Chase is they are the best about checking proof of income. I know a lot of guys will fudge their proof of income to get these bigger limits so they can spend and make more money. Chase is the best about not looking into all of that. I don't think they really care. Chase is also really good about giving good, solid credit limits right out the gate. American Express, I think, is terrible about this. I put that I made $100,000 last year and I got two cards and they both had $5,000 limits. My Chase card, my main one has a $22,000 limit. So Chase is definitely, I think, fair to what you're saying that you make. Chase is definitely fair, and they're giving good limits that are usable and are going to help you hit a drop hard if you have the ability to. Another great thing about Chase is their Visa cards, and I know you probably don't think that's a big deal, but there's still tons of places that don't take American Express, even less that take Discover. With Chase and their Visa card system, you have no foreign transaction fees or anything like that, so there's a lot of security in having Chase cards, especially when you're traveling a lot. If you buy from overseas, you're getting zero transaction fees. Basically just a lot of simple stuff that makes a lot of sense. Chase is really good about that right out the gate. So let's talk about the core four cards from Chase. You've got the Freedom card, the Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Those are the main four cards that Chase offers that are the core of their system, and those are the four we're going to be talking about today. So let's start with the Freedom card. The Freedom card, like I said in a previous video, is 5x back on things quarterly. What you're looking at is like gas stations and grocery stores, utility bills, streaming services, but the fourth quarter every year always is something to do with some sort of retail. Last year was PayPal, the year before was like Walmart and superstores. So the fourth quarter is really helpful for resale, but the other stuff can be helpful for you year round that applies to your resale business. Let's say you do a lot in store, or you're going to ship shoes off a lot. Any gas you're using to go to those places, you're getting 5x back if it's within that quarter, and you can write that stuff off on your taxes, so that you're really max valuing there. So let's say the Freedom card is currently 5x back and you're gonna spend $75 a month on gas, going to UPS, and you're gonna go to the mall to pick up shoes, you're going to meet people to drop off shoes, you're doing all these different things, and it's gonna cost you $75 a month. That at a 5x back rate is 375 points. So while that seems small right now, wait till we add it to the bigger picture. I'm gonna skip the Freedom Unlimited and come back to it. The next card we're gonna talk about would be the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The CSP is for the person who's not gonna travel a lot, if any really. So with this $95 annual fee card, you're getting 2x back on travel and food. So food is anywhere you're eating out, fast food, anything like that. And then travel is more than just airplanes, hotels, cruise lines. Travel is also considered Ubers or subways. So if you're in a bigger city, you find yourself Ubering a lot, then this is gonna be a big benefit for you. And actually, Chase has a partnership with Lyft that's gonna get even more than that 2x back. So let's say you're definitely the CSP person, you spend about $200 a month using like Uber and stuff like that and eating out. So with $200 a month, you're getting 2x back on the travel and food, so the $200 equals 400 points. So now we're at 775 points total across the two cards. I know that 775 isn't much right now, but let's keep going. So it's Saturday and there's a Yeezy drop and you plan on buying 5 pair. You're paying $240 a pair after shipping, tax, whatever. Let's just average and say $240 a pair. So here's where card 3 comes into play. The Freedom Unlimited card is 1.5x back on everything. So with 5 pairs of shoes at $240 a pop, you're spending $1,200. With that 1.5x back, you're getting 1,800 points. So now this is where things are going to start to add up. So you've got the 1,800 points from that card from your normal shoe drop day. You've got the $775 we had earlier, which was your gas, your food / travel. So now you're looking at 2,575 points. So with that 2,575, there's 3 different things you can do with those points. The first thing is you can always redeem them for cash back. You can either take the points that are on that card and redeem it on that card, or Chase has the best feature where you can take points from all of your Chase cards and combine them to one card. So let's say you had the most money on that Freedom Unlimited, you spent $1,200, you want to take that $2,575 and convert it into $25.75 cash and redeem it on that Freedom Unlimited where you had spent the most money. So getting that cash back is option number 1. Option number 2 is the Chase Ultimate Rewards Portal. Has tons of offers for like gift cards, and you can trade in for Apple products and things like that. The third option, and this is where the CSP really kicks in here, is the CSP offers a 1.25x redemption rate for travel. So what that means is your 2,575 points, which is equal to $25.75. When you redeem it at that 1.25 rate, it's actually worth $32.19. So with that $32.19, you can apply that to any sort of travel at all. Book vacation packages or hotels or flights or anything like that. If you're in your early 20s, the setup we just talked about with the Freedom Unlimited, and the Sapphire Preferred is really your best option to maximize cash back, or you can use it to take some trips, but you really get the best value of both worlds versus points and cash back. You get the best of both. So now let's talk about the Chase Sapphire Reserve and where that fits in the equation. The CSR is a $550 annual fee card. Don't let that scare you. There's plenty of good benefits that go along with the card that make it well worth it. The CSR gets 3x back on dining and 3x back on travel. You also get a $300 travel voucher every year you have the card. It refreshes at the anniversary of that card every year. So what that means is anything travel related, like I've said before, Ubers, hotels, flights, cruises, any of that, the first $300 you spend every year that shows up as travel, you get reimbursed for. So if you're going to use that, now your effective annual fee is $250 versus $550. Some other great things about the CSR: you get global entry, you get national rental car status, you get Emerald Club status, you get Priority Pass, which is a network of airport lounges that you can use in airports for you and a guest for free. They currently have a DoorDash deal going on. They also have a special with Lyft where you get a certain X back on Lyft. There's tons of features within the Sapphire Reserve card. So enough selling on the card, let's go back to the numbers. When we originally talked about the CSP, we said you were going to spend $200 a month on travel and dining. So that was 400 points. Now, if you did that same $200 on travel and dining with the 3x back with the CSR, you're getting 600 points. So not only now you're getting more X back, you can also redeem even higher than the CSP does. The CSP has that 1.25 redemption rate for travel, but the CSR does 1.5. So now you've got the 600 points if you're using the CSR. So let's do a little math. So you're only getting an extra 200 points on the front end of this equation. So that takes the 2,575 up to 2,775. So again, you've got your 3 options. You've got option 1 for cash back, which is the $27.75. Again, you can combine and put it on any of your Chase cards that you want. Option 2 is redeeming for like a gift card or some sort of Apple product or something like that. But option 3 here is your travel again. So you're redeeming at that 1.5x rate now. So if you have $27.75 worth of cash back and you redeem at that 1.5, your $27.75 is now worth $41.66 when you redeem it for travel. So if you're someone who likes to travel, this is huge for you because you're getting 1.5x back with the Freedom Unlimited when you buy shoes, and now you're redeeming at 1.5x, so you're essentially getting 3x back on shoes and anything you're spending on your Freedom Unlimited card, because you can redeem at that higher rate when you combine your points over to your Sapphire Reserve. With all these different options that Chase gives you, it's really the best of both worlds. You've got tons of options for cash back. They're the best about redeeming for travel at that high of a rate. You really have every option you could ever want in a credit card and in a credit card system. I've linked all these cards down below. Take a look at them. You can look through all the details of each card, and if you think this plan is right for you, you feel like, okay, this is what I want to do to start maximizing the amount of money I can be making, or I want to take some trips, things like that, then look through these cards, look through what they offer as far as benefits, and pick the 3 that are right for you. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope all of that made a lot of sense. The way you can transfer points and redeem at higher levels and use all these different 1x, 2x, 1.5x, 3x tiers. The way you can do all that, I think, really maximizes not just resale, but everything you spend on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. And they're giving you the best bang for your buck. I think Chase is the clear winner here. I'm happy to have multiple Chase cards in my wallet. Hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, if you've got any questions about anything, leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and as always, see you next time.